What's up, future millionaires? In today's video, we're going to be doing a full breakdown on what the Banana Task Force Ape project is, which is ran by the company Blip Studios. Now, Blip Studios has a goal and vision to not only acquire an art studio, but also put on top tier events, which will also give the NFT holders 20% earnings of the revenue share each and every month. Now we're going to be diving into the entire ecosystem, and in my personal opinion, BTFA is building a passive income generator, and we're going to be diving into how they are doing that, because not only can you earn passive income from the two tokens, but you can also earn passive income from the NFTs. Now, before we go any further, I just want to briefly state I am not a financial advisor. This information is just used to hopefully help you cut the learning curve when doing your own due diligence on different projects. But now that we got that out the way, let's go ahead and dive into the entire ecosystem of Banana Task Force Ape, also known as BTFA. Let's jump into it. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike the Investor, and if you're already part of the community or looking to be a part of the community, go ahead and put BTFA down in the comment section. And before we look at the website and a little bit of literature, let me briefly break down in a nutshell what is Banana Task Force Ape. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, it's ran by the company Blip Studios, which is looking to put on, top entertainment events, their own annual 𝗕𝗚𝗡𝗅 event as well, and other top exclusive events that could be potentially with, celebrities, top endorsed events, and just exclusive events for holders themselves, which, as I mentioned, will give 20% of the earnings back to the NFT holders each and every month. Now, BTFA right now has three main components. It has the native token, which is BTFA itself, and this will help give you not only staking capabilities, but also, private access into Discord and other different things of that nature. Then you have the second token, which is the governance token called BANDEX. Now, not only does this give you, voting rights, but also what this does is helps burn BTFA, the native token. And so when people buy this, some of that revenue, or some of that tax, I should say, actually goes to buying back BTFA, the native token, which inevitably what this does is helps the selling pressure, helps keeps the price stable, and then also hopefully helps it raise that price over time. And then we have the third part, which is the NFTs, which gives you so much utility, right? Now, the NFTs can also be staked just like the two cryptocurrencies, BTFA and BANDEX, but also you're able to actually start getting, that ownership into the actual company, Blip Studios itself, and start earning that passive income from the NFTs itself. And I think that is huge. And so in a nutshell, you have the native currency, you have the governance currency, which also is used to help buy back the actual native currency, BTFA, and then you have the actual NFTs, which will be dropping this Friday. So now let's briefly dive into the website, and then I'm also going to show you a couple Twitter posts put out by Crypto Family. Shout out to him. He does a great breakdown on what BTFA is in a nutshell. So let's check it out. And so as we can see here on the website for Banana Task Force Ape, very well put together. This is the countdown for the NFT launch. Now, the whitelist is June 10th, and then the public mint will be June 11th on Saturday. So whatever is left from the community whitelist will be minted out for the public mint. And so real quick, if you look here, BTFA is a collection of 10,000 Task Force Apes with over 150 unique traits. And what makes BTFA special is that the NFT holders will have exclusive access to events, passive earnings from Blip Studios, which I was just talking about. Now, BTFA holder benefits include future whitelist opportunities for NFT collections, Banana Index governance token airdrops, complimentary VIP access to tiered events, and guaranteed spots in future IDOs. And so real fast, what is BTFA? Our NFTs are deflationary, which means even though there's 10,000 right now, over time, there's going to be less and less of that supply because they're going to be getting burned out of the total supply. Next, you have floor supported by our governance, and holders will earn rewards from Blip Studios monthly earnings. You can see burn, floor support, and you get that full ownership of your NFT, so you can use it how you choose. You have the BTFA native integration, currency here. And as you can see, this is the native token holders gain special access to the Discord server, providing exclusive peer networking and future IDO opportunities. And so as you can look here on the brief tokenomics, 2% is put to the liquidity and 8% to the marketing from every transaction. And if we move down to the governance token, Banana Index, which stands for BANDEX, this is the governance token, but also you can see looking at the tokenomics for BANDEX, allocates 2% to the liquidity, 2% to the development team, 1% manual BTFA reflections, and also 1% BTFA burns. And so not only is this being used to help burn BTFA, but you're also going to be earning the BTFA token and reflections as well, just for holding it, not counting the staking that we're going to be touching on here in a second. Now here's the brief tokenomics here: liquidity pool, staking rewards, and then you have the marketing. And if we move briefly down to the roadmap here, you're going to see we're kind of in the phase of phase 3 compared to phase 4. We haven't quite got here yet, but there are definitely some things in the pipeline. And moving on down a little more, you can see this will show you how to buy the BTFA token. And moving up just a little bit more, this is how you buy the BANDEX token, right? And so one thing I do like is the project is already verified on Twitter, also verified on TikTok, and they already have 4 exchange listings ready to go even before the project actually launched. Now this is the team here. Now I do have some I'm going to show you which breaks down the team a lot better for those people. Now as you can see here, we have Georgie, lead developer of BTFA, early millionaire, early 𝗖𝗢𝗍𝗑 investor. You can see millionaire from 𝗖𝗢𝗍𝗑, now focuses on the BTFA utility and advancement, IT degree from Illinois Institution of Technology, plans on adding BTFA ecosystem to Bored Ape Yacht Club metaverse. And with her already having those connections, definitely we never know what can happen. And as we look at Sway here, developer of BTFA, discovered Bitcoin in 2015, millionaire from Sheep Token. So we can see right here, these two are already millionaires. Dual degree in finance and marketing, 8-year career at Apple as marketing lead, held keynotes and seminars for creators, musicians, and small businesses, and now marketing manager for BTFA. He gets the SEX listings, which is centralized exchanges, AMAs, and partnerships. And then you have Sailor, which is the project lead of BTFA. She books the AMAs, partnerships, and sponsorships that help BTFA expand and secure brands' longevity. And she has a degree in marketing and digital advertising. So this kind of gives you a portfolio on who the 3 core main team is. Now, if you missed the live stream I did last week, I actually had their talent acquisition guy on the channel, which is 𝗕𝗬𝗏. Shout out to him. And we kind of broke down, everything, from the vision of Blip Studios to the BTFA token to the BANDEX token, as well as the NFTs and future things that could be coming up. And so, as you can see right here, this is one reason why I decided to, partner with BTFA. And if you move over here, you can see this gives you a brief overview of the entire ecosystem here. And one thing I like that BTFA did about their 2 tokens, they kept the supply the exact same. They both have a 1 trillion supply. You can also stake both of them for the exact same rates, and BANDEX helps support the native token BTFA. And then this talks about the deflationary NFTs, the NFT staking, and also how you can earn that 20% revenue in shares in Ethereum from company events, VIP access, and more. Now, real fast, if you're curious on how to get the NFTs, you can look right here. Here are the 3 options. I'm not going to go through all of this, but the main option right here, because I believe the whitelist period has passed to get on that whitelist, is purchased for $180 at the floor price, which is the price of the NFTs until they are completely minted out, and then people start actually pricing them on the secondary market. And so in a nutshell, that is BTFA. This project is already verified, as I mentioned, on Twitter, already verified on TikTok. They've already have major exchanges. They have a tier 1 exchange coming up. They've also mentioned there's a clothing retail partnership where you'll be able to use your BTFA token, at that retailer. So there's quite a few things coming up. This project has only been around 90 days or so, a little bit less than that. And you can see what they've already been able to do. And so with them already having staking ready to go, and real quick, let me just show you their staking. If we head over to the stake BTFA, you can see get rewards up to 180% APY. You can see BTFA token, you can do 30%, 50%, 80%, or 180%. Now remember, depending on what vault you go in will depend on how long you have your stake locked up. And as you move down to the BANDEX vaults, it's going to have the exact same APY that they have for BTFA. So it definitely keeps them both on the same level playing field. However, BTFA is performing a lot better. If you look at the charts here, you have BTFA currently, as you can see, the price. And if you look at BANDEX, you can see the price is definitely a little bit red compared to what BTFA is. And then another thing I do like, if you look at their dashboard, they also show you the total burned BTFA of all time. You can also go to the blockchain and verify this as well. So inside of the dashboard, they show you all of this. So full transparency. So that's one thing I like. The project shows they got deep pockets. The project shows they have connections, because with a project being, 60 days old, already being verified on Twitter, you don't see that happen every day, right? So there we have it, a full breakdown of the Banana Task Force Ape project, where we covered the native token BTFA, we covered the governance token, which we see do a lot more than just governance, BANDEX, and we also covered the NFTs, which is also huge, gives you so much utility, and not only just that passive income, but it gives you that exclusive access to VIP things that will be happening in the future. Now, if you gain some value from the video, most importantly, definitely smash the like button. If you're part of the BTFA community or thinking about joining the community, go ahead and drop the bananas. Go ahead and drop BTFA down in the comment section, and I will see you on the next one.